Hi guys, it's Jude Candy here, and today I'm going to be showing you how I organise with this massive whiteboard. I am quite sick at the minute. I don't know if I have hay fever again or I'm getting the cold. However, my eyes have been like itchy and red and blotchy and streaming all day. My nose has been streaming all day. I've got like a rash of some description. It could just be stress from first week of AS, to be honest. But yeah, I'm also really cold at the minute as well. I think I'm just like completely wrecked from last week. However, I'm going to be showing you my whiteboard, how I organise what I do. I don't know if you can already see, I do have some things up there already that are due this week. But yeah, hope you enjoy how I timetable on the whiteboard. This is going to be a mixture of me being in front of the whiteboard and me also filming the whiteboard itself and what I do with it. Hope you enjoy. Our first section that we're going to be looking at today is homework. So this pen is almost as bad as the black one anyway. Yeah, my black pen is just completely out at this point. So homework. Obviously I have a homework planner, which I do use whenever we get homework to school. I will write them down. However, I have my own homework planner here, which is very visible in my room. As you see, we have the days of the week written down there. I'm sorry they are pretty hard to see, but I will zoom in a minute. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all in different colours, which just are in the order of my pens that I have, which I definitely need to get new ones because they're running out fast. But yes, so I have the days of the week, and then what I do is whenever I get a homework in school, when I come home, I will write up the homework in the colour correlating to the day it is due. I'll obviously write it beside the day it's due, and when it's done, I will tick it off to show that I have done it. I will not rub it out because obviously if, for example, you do the homework like a couple of days before it's due and then you completely forget about the fact that you had that homework. Sometimes you go into school and then not realise it was due, or you might want to check it over the night before, or the teacher says, right, hand in your homeworks, and you go, what homework? I can't remember having a homework, but it's because you did it so long ago. This helps me to obviously keep track of the homeworks I have due and the homeworks I have done. So let's zoom in and take a closer look. Okay, so homework. Here is my homework column. Yes, I did forget to put a bit at the top for homework, but I could not be bothered to re-rule the whole thing with this tiny ruler. So it stayed as it was. As you can see, I have written in my homeworks with my days and my, the homeworks I have in the same colour as the days they are due, and I have ticked off my mechanics hooks law homework because that has been completed. I still need to do my further maths and ordinary maths, factorising and related roots homeworks. They'll be done probably later today or on Monday night. So yes, I have written them in. So obviously I just write in the homeworks as they are completed, or as I get them, take them off as they are completed, leave them there and rub them out on the day. I did have 3 homeworks for yesterday, Friday, which are now all rubbed out obviously. But yeah, so I will put them in. It's a really good way of keeping track of what you have and putting it in a very clear and prominent place. So yeah, on to the next part, which is tests. And now on to part 2. Tests. We all hate tests. I don't like tests. No one likes tests. However, we do get assigned them to do in class. And so I have my column here for tests and writing them in. For example, if I had a biology test this Friday, I would grab my green pen, which I left out, and then I forgot I left out, and I would write in biology, or bio, for the subject, and then I would write in my test. For example, it could be molecules of life or something. So I'd just say molecules, and it would just let me know that I have that biology test due on Friday. But then I don't just do that. I have my reminder section, which is actually just the next bit, which I will show after this, where I will then write when I need to revise biology. I might actually need to put a second column part in this, just so I know, because the reminder section is a bit different compared to the other columns. But yes, I would now know that I have a biology test of molecules. There are no ticks in this one. Obviously, you can't tick that you've done the test if it's due a certain date kind of thing. but I don't take if I've revised it because I want to revise it more than once. That's the aim. So in my reminder section, I will then use colour to indicate when my tests are and when I need to revise for them. So now, section 3, reminders. I forget things all the time. It is a reason why our homework planners exist. However, I don't usually look at mine. I use it as more of a get it done on paper so I remember it kind of thing. I will look at it occasionally once I get home if I forget if I have a homework or not. However, my reminder column is very useful for things. For example, I haven't actually written this on my reminder column. We were given chemistry and past paper questions, which are due at a soon to be called date, which have to be done. However, we haven't learned all the stuff needed to do those chemistry past paper questions, so they are due in an undisclosed date. I'm actually just going to write this in red because I don't know when it's due. This doesn't associate it with Tuesday, it's just red. So we have, these are actually just packing reminders, but I will show you how that works later. But I need to write in that I'll do a circle to show that it needs to be done, and that exclamation mark means something different. I'll tell you that in a minute. Circle, and I will say chemist or just chem PPQ, which is my code for past paper questions. That means at some point they need to be done, and I need to remind myself that because I will forget to do them. So here we have my reminders column. As you see, the black and exclamation point means that it is something I need to do like every time this occurs. So every Sunday night I need to pack my further maths mechanics book. Every Monday night I need to pack my further maths stats book. And every Monday night I also need to pack my my ordinary maths grading book. And then on Tuesday nights I need to pack my further maths pure book. That just keeps me, with all the subjects I have. Everything else can usually stay in my bag because there's not much with it, but all the books I have for maths and further maths do have to be taken in and out every day. And then, as you saw in the last clip, I have the chemistry past paper questions that I need to do for an undisclosed date. So exclamation mark means repeating, and it's vital that they get done every week. Obviously, you can't do the class without having your books. Then the past papers have a red circle, or just a circle, because they are tasks to be completed. It could be a square, but I choose circle, which means that it has to be done at some point. So that means there's a definite time and a definite loop, and it definitely has to be done. This means undisclosed, which means they have to be done, but I'm not sure when for, and it's just a reminder that I need to do them. The whiteboard isn't just for scheduling like academics. It can also be used as a social planner. Underneath in this space here, I would usually, that whole space here, I would usually put in, say I'm going somewhere. For example, I'm going to a barbecue tonight, so I will put in person's name, barbecue, and then it starts at 6:30 tonight, which just reminds me that I need to go to, well, I don't need to, but I want to go to their house tonight for that barbecue. For example, I did go to Queen's today for the open night. That would also go in this section. I didn't put it in because I actually had it in my academic planner as well, which I also use for similar things. However, sometimes it's just nicer to see this in the open, and usually for the reminder, like the social reminder section here, I'll put that up on the day, or say, for example, I need to remember it for something, I'll put it up like the couple of days before. It's not up for very long. It's usually just that me waking up in the morning, need to do this, write it up, or the night before, need to do this tomorrow, write it up, don't forget it. I hope you enjoyed this video on how I use my whiteboard behind me to schedule my academic and non-academic social life. If you want to see my tutorial for my other whiteboard I have in my room, which is a revision whiteboard really, it's a smaller one, comment down below, like the video and subscribe. And if you really want to be notified every time I post a video, hit the notification bell. I post videos on Mondays and Fridays Mondays and some Fridays at 4:30. It'll be most Fridays, but some Fridays I will not post if I don't have a video prepared, or I just don't have time to do one because of all the schoolwork. So, hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.